from Studio K at Foxborough Cable Access.
Saffron is essentially the stamen of a rose.
Feeling creative?
Sage has a great flavor.
Is your palate needing a new challenge? Well, let's cook with Mike Damasio.
Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to another episode of Let's Cook with Mike. I'm your host, Mike Damasio, and I have a very special guest today with me. I'd like to introduce Executive Chef Bill Berman. How you doing, Bill? Come on in.
Well, nice to see you. Thanks
Good
for
to see
having
you.
me.
All right. Chef Bill here is the executive chef where I work at Newton Country Day School. And so, Bill, why don't you tell me a little bit about your culinary background, or tell our folks I know about your background.
All right. Well, this is actually my 4th year at the Newton Country Day School. Been a great experience. My first corporate environment. Working at a school is a lot of fun. Dealing with a lot of students, different children from different areas and backgrounds. Prior to my time at Newton Country Day School, I was the sous chef at the Concord Country Club for 6 seasons, where I really trained with the chef and learned a lot of techniques. Great experience. I was definitely ready for my executive chef position after working there for 6 seasons. Prior to the Concord Country Club, I was at the exclusive country club in Brookline, where I really did my training. What a great environment, really a teaching atmosphere. I worked with some incredible people, and they've really molded me into what I am now.
Excellent.
So it's great.
Where'd you get your passion for cooking?
Well, my parents were not chefs. They were not great cooks. My father is a physician and my mother's a teacher, so they worked a lot. My mother did most of the cooking, and when she wasn't at home, I obviously cooked for myself. That was great. And we had a family friend who owned a restaurant called the Cafe Budapest, which is in the Copley area. It's no longer open. It has closed. And so I took a tour of that restaurant when I was a small child, and the kitchen was just, it was amazing. The camaraderie and the fire and the excitement really kind of drew me in.
Nice. That's how I started too, very young. You get that taste of this business, it's hard to get it off of you. Well, Chef Bill came up with our menu for today, and what a great treat we have today. What you want to explain what it is? Go for it.
Well, we are doing a cocoa and coffee crusted scallop, served with a beet juice risotto over some carrot planks, tossed with a little bit of fresh tarragon. Really an incredible dish. A lot of earthy flavors.
Great for the season too. A lot of nice seasonal flavors here with the beets and nice fresh scallops. Delicious. All right.
And it's Valentine's Day.
And it's Valentine's
coming
Day.
up right around the corner.
Right.
So
this is a meal for lovers for sure. And we're going to make it taste as good so that our crew can always enjoy the meal at the end of the shift, at the end of our show here. All right, let's get going. What's the first thing we have to do?
Well, I think we should start with the risotto, because the risotto's going to take the longest.
Okay.
So what we'll do is
Let's get our gloves on.
get our gloves on. We're going to start off by putting a little mix of olive oil and corn oil, 90-10 breakdown.
Okay.
And we will start by...
Sauteing onion and
Yeah,
pepper.
we're going to saute onions, so let's cut the ends off. And
And we're adding the onion and pepper to add some color to the risotto, even though it's going to be a nice bright purple, right, with the beet juice.
it's going to be a beautiful, very, very vibrant, very colorful. Very excited right now.
So the type of cuts we're doing, you're going to do
We're
a...
going to do a small dice with the onion.
So,
I don't believe we're going to need the whole onion, so we will use half of the onion.
And I'm dicing up the same way with the pepper. As I always talk about in my shows, I like uniformity with the shapes and sizes of the vegetables. It just adds to the texture and the color and the whole appearance of the plate at the end of the meal. Very nice.
All right, so let's start by...
I picked up that. You can put in as much as you need, Chef.
All right, let's start by sweating some onion out. And let's put a little bit of red pepper in there for color. Let's throw the rest of it in there. It's red. It's Valentine's Day.
Very good.
Beautiful.
All right. So we're gonna sweat these. How about some garlic? You gonna add the garlic in there?
I'll put a little bit of garlic in. Set up a little bit. Take about a tablespoon of garlic. I think that's gonna be perfect for us.
Nice.
All right, I can already smell it. Garlic and the onion. It's
Keep telling these guys we need smell-o-vision here, so the
It's,
folks at home can
it's great.
enjoy it.
I can hear it. I can smell it. Alrighty. So while that's cooking, let's give it a little bit of seasoning. Maybe a little bit of sea salt.
Why do you like sea salt?
I find that you only need a little bit of it, and it's extremely flavorful.
Very nice.
And if you're lucky enough, you get a little chunk of salt.
Oh, nice.
To
Oh, when you're biting into the meal at the
you're biting
end?
into it.
Nice.
All right, so that's doing its thing. Oh wow, I can really smell it. That's amazing. All right, I think we'll put some arboreal rice in, which is actually a short grain rice. Perfect for this dish.
All right. Arboreal rice, how does that differ from regular rice?
It's a short grain rice.
Short grain rice.
Cook it slowly, and the starches will kind of drip out and create a creamy look to it. But the arboreal rice itself will be a little bit al dente. So it's creamy yet crunchy.
Very nice.
Very, very excited. Let's get some liquid in here.
So you're just heating up the rice basically before we add in the liquid?
A little bit, yeah.
And this is just some chicken stock here.
This is homemade chicken stock, yeah. And we're gonna add a little bit at a time, all right? Because we want the starches to kind of release. And in order to do that, we cook a little bit at a time.
Very good.
Get a spoon, and we can mix this up a little bit. Fantastic. Very important that you stir the rice while it's cooking to release the starches. All right, and we're just gonna leave it like that.
All right. Let's work on step 2 of this dish. We're going to do the scallops last, so we'll work now on the tarragon carrot planks. All right, so I'll give you the big carrot. I'll take
Beautiful.
the small carrot.
Thank you.
All right, so show me how you want to prepare these. I know we first have to peel this
Yep.
carrot.
First we peel them, and obviously trim the ends off.
Very nice. Hey, this dish is going to be loaded with colors. I'm pretty excited to see the finished
It's
product.
gonna
here.
be beautiful. Purple with bright orange. All right. How are we doing over there, Mike? Good?
That's good. How do you want them to look?
Beautiful. I think we should be looking for a rectangular shape.
Okay.
So let's start by slicing off a piece like that. I think that would be great. And then we'll flatten out the carrot. And we'll just go through and give it about
1/4 inch planks.
1/4 inch planks.
Yours are going to be nicer. My carrot's too small.
And I think this might actually do it. We'll make some extra slices just in case we need them.
Okay.
All right. Add a little bit more of the chicken broth.
So you'll see with the risotto, it is something that you need to focus on throughout the course of the preparation of this meal. Okay, so it's slowly adding the liquid to the risotto, almost to the point where it's maybe 80%, 90% absorbed, till you add the next bit of risotto. And like Chef said, that's going to be allowing the rice to release the starches, so that everybody that's had risotto before knows that it's very creamy, a very creamy dish. And we're going to also add to that later on by finishing it with some fresh butter and some Parmesan cheese to give us some little added flavor that we like.
Delicious.
So we're going to saute up those planks.
Yes, let's start off with a...
So these are going to be tarragon carrot planks. So I have some here, beautiful fresh tarragon. I love the smell of tarragon. What a great flavor it is. What's your favorite herb, Chef? What's your favorite?
I think lemon thyme.
Lemon
It's
thyme.
actually my favorite herb. It's very vibrant. It's fresh, And the citrus and the earthiness of the thyme makes it just an incredible, versatile herb. I grow it at home. We use it a lot in my house. We use it at work. It's very exciting.
Nice. So I'm taking the mine's the sage, by the way. I like sage. I think
beautiful.
sage is great with many dishes: chicken, beef, pork. Love it. But I'm taking the tarragon leaves, just separating them from the stem. Probably going to get about a tablespoon's worth for the amount of preparation. I'm not going to cut them too much. I'm going to cut these leaves just a little bit to release some of the flavor when it goes into the pan. But I think the texture will be nice if we leave the leaves on the larger side. So you can see I'm just pulling them off the stem here. Grab the stem, pull down, get a nice amount.
Beautiful.
Any other flavors you're going to add to the carrots, or we're just going to keep it simple with the oil and the tarragon?
Well, we'll do a little bit of sea salt and some fresh cracked pepper.
Very nice.
I think that'll be perfect for this dish.
So again, I'm just going to rough chop that, put that off to the side. That oil should be okay. As I always seem to comment on our convection cooking here, but boy does it do the job.
Excellent. So lay the carrots flat down like that. Make sure the oil covers the bottom of the pan. A little bit of water.
So we're going to get a little bit of water just to steam the carrots a little quicker. Once they get cooking, we going for a little brown on them, or what are we looking for on the carrot?
A little brown wouldn't be bad, but we're looking for a nice, vibrant orange.
Bring out the orange.
Exactly.
Very nice.
So,
all right. So now we can, while these are both working, we got the risotto looking beautiful, smelling great. Love the chicken stock with the vegetables, very nice. We got the carrots just starting here. And now I think we can start to look at the preparation of the scallops. So, cocoa coffee, chef. Where did you come up? First, let's talk about the spices here. So this is a spice you made at home. Tell me what's in this.
it is a mixture of dried ground chilies, some dry mustard, thyme, paprika. There's a little bit of garlic and onion in there as well.
All right, chili powder and, of course, coffee.
And of course, espresso beans, the
Espresso
most
beans.
important aspect of that mixture, yes.
Very good. And right here, we just have about a tablespoon of dark cocoa powder, unsweetened. We don't want to make it a sweetened dish, so we want to make it unsweetened. The scallops and the risotto are going to have enough sweetness to it. And there goes the smoked fluid. Hopefully we're okay with our fire extinguisher. All right, so we're going to add those to the scallops. Tell me when to add the tarragon to those carrots so we get it at the right time.
Really want to finish it right in the end. Right
at
when
the
they're ready to go, we'll put some fresh tarragon. It'll keep the tarragon nice and green.
Yes.
And it's just going to make this dish really, really pop.
All right, so let's take these scallops. All right, so we have some beautiful local sea scallops purchased from fresh last night. Why don't you tell us talk about the little bit of thing hanging off there and why we removed that.
So this is the abductor muscle. This is the muscle that actually connects the scallop to the shell. It's very chewy. It's not something that you want to bite into. So we remove that. It comes off very, very easily. You just pick it right off.
Very nice. I was looking for some nice big ones, but they didn't seem to have the large ones in store for scallops yesterday.
Well, the one benefit of the small ones is they're extremely sweet.
Yes.
So I think those guys can pretty much come off.
Add the tarragon? Or let the water reduce a little bit?
You can add the tarragon, sure. Beautiful.
All right, so we've just added a little more liquid to the risotto. As you see, again, we're letting it the liquid cooled, reduce down, until we add the next batch of liquid, which I think you're going to do right about now.
We're going to get that in right now, all right?
Beautiful, and that's going to be the purple color for our risotto. Tremendous with the red pepper and what a great color. And that's going to reduce down beautifully. The rice is going to absorb a lot of that purple, and it's going to look great on the dish. All right, let's go to our scallops. So we've got these nice bay scallops here, Chef.
Oh, beautiful.
There you go. Why don't we talk about what's on there here?
All right, so this is the abductor muscle. This is the muscle that attaches the scallop to the shell. it comes off with a tiny pick. So we don't want that. We'll put it on the side. We'll put the scallop in the bowl. How are we doing over there?
Good. Here, you want to grab some scallops?
Yeah.
Clean them up. Some of them are already clean,
That's beautiful.
which is nice. Makes our life a little easier. But yeah, the ones that have it, we don't want them on there, right? And these bay scallops are nice and small, so that makes them even sweeter, correct?
Very sweet. Very, very sweet. The Nantucket scallops, which come in seasons very, very short, they are extremely sweet, and they're about half the size. Very expensive, very seasonal, extremely delicious.
That's what we like best. All right, that should be enough scallops
That's great.
for us and the crew here today.
Definitely.
Throw another one in there. So now we're going to take our delicious seasoning.
Just a quick stir.
So we have our cocoa coffee seasoning that we're going to put in here. And so we talked briefly about it. It's a mixture of chili powder, paprika, ground mustard, sea salt, crushed black pepper, and of course crushed espresso beans.
Yes.
And then we have the unseasoned cocoa powder,
Definitely,
dark cocoa powder. So I'm going to let you put in the amounts that you want there.
Well, I think we'll mix the cocoa right in to this.
All right.
A little spoon. Fantastic.
So this is I mean, that's even a great color. I mean, look, these colors together are going to be really,
Right.
they're going to contrast and they're going to be delicious.
Pull a little oil in there.
Just to coat them, all right?
Just coat them, and always pay attention to the risotto. Always pay attention. Wow, that is a beautiful color.
That's a great color.
Beautiful, beautiful. Okay, so I think about a tablespoon. Let's get this on here, all right? Excuse me, Mike.
Just going to mix them up. I'll
Let's
do it.
go. All right.
A little more, or is that great?
I think that's perfect.
All right. So we have our searing pan here that we're going to sear these delicious scallops with. Temperature's getting up there. Need a few more seconds.
Really keep that arboreal rice moving when you're cooking it. Very, very important. It releases the starches and it prevents stickage. Wow. I mean, I can smell that from here. It's
Delicious.
It's sweet and earthy.
So beet juice. Where would you get it?
You
Can
can
you
buy
buy it?
You can buy beet juice in the store. This is the leftover poaching liquid from some steamed beets.
So
This is straight from the beet. It's not sold in stores like this.
Yes.
This is real,
No
real,
additives.
real earthy flavors. It's really, really good. But you can buy it in the store.
very good.
Yes.
And this is a great time of year for root vegetables in general, obviously, especially up here in the north where it's very cold. It is the winter season. We're talking mostly root vegetables this time of year: sweet potatoes, beets, turnips,
Delicious.
parsnips, all that greatness.
A little bit more liquid.
All right. So I think our searing pan's ready to go. You want a little oil on that pan, or you want to just go right to the sear?
Let's put a tad bit of oil on
All
here.
right. I'll spread it around with the scallop. All right.
Beautiful.
You got a nice little,
There
There we go.
Wow.
Nice little sear. Very nice. You hear them sizzling away?
Very aromatic.
Yes.
Very aromatic.
So we were discussing how we're going to plate this meal, and I think it's going to look absolutely gorgeous when we're done. How long do you anticipate on these scallops?
About 2-3 minutes. We're gonna let them sear, then we're gonna flip them over, and they're very small. Virtually no fat on them, so they should cook very, very quickly.
Very nice. And how much more time you think on the risotto?
Risotto. This is gonna be enough liquid to finish this off. So in about 2 more minutes, it should be ready. I'm just looking for the liquid to reduce to really give it a creamy sheen. And
Is this where you would add the any butter or Parmesan cheese, or is this
I
something?
think we should add a little bit of butter right now. I think it's getting towards the end of the process, and
Okay.
that'll add some flavor and some creaminess to it. Oh, that's thickening it up nicely.
Very nice. And butter makes it all better.
It does.
Yep, there's a few things here that we like to cook with, and butter is one of them. And of course, if we had bacon, we'd add bacon. Fantastic.
All right, beautiful. Let's get in there.
These tongs here. Sure. Start flipping over our scallops. Oh, these are looking great, smelling great. It's a unique combination, putting coffee with a scallop. How do we ever come up with that as in the culinary world?
Well,
Is it a contrast of flavors, maybe?
I think they complement each other.
Right.
Something that's earthy, has earthy tones, adds some sweetness to it. The scallop itself will, as it caramelizes, will sweeten it up. So you're really adding some sweet to something that's earthy. And coffee has a bunch of different, many different flavor profiles. They use it a lot in South American cuisine. But using coffee as a crust for scallops, you can find that in restaurants, you can find it in cookbooks.
And why
it's
would
just a different aspect, a different flavor.
Why wouldn't you want somebody to go out and use like Swiss Miss cocoa as the cocoa instead of as a raw, unsweetened dark cocoa that we used?
I would not want the sugar aspect in the mixture.
Very good.
You don't need it with the sweetness from the scallop.
Very nice. So we got these scallops. They're just about finished because of their small size. They do not take a long time to cook. Looks like we're doing great. How's the risotto coming?
Oh, it's just about there. I think if we actually turn the heat off on this and let it settle, I think it's going to finish itself.
Excellent. So we can do that. So again, I'm going to pull the risotto off so we can just reheat up the... What a great color that risotto is. Yeah. Just reheat up the carrots, and we're going to do some plating now.
Grab a little touch of water for carrots.
Go ahead. So just to get the carrots back up to temp, we're going to add a little bit of water, get them steamed again, release some of the flavor from the tarragon. Once that water starts to sizzle, we'll be ready to plate our dish. We're going to use a nice large dish today because we have a lot of people to feed and we have a lot of food here for everybody, so it's going to look delicious and taste delicious. And I'm going to cut up a little bit of parsley for a little garni at the end. What else do we have for garnish today?
We have a balsamic reduction, which is balsamic vinegar reduced by about half. And I've added a little bit of brown sugar to it, which really holds it together. It's delicious. You could use it on a salad with some olive oil. You could use it to garnish plates. It's very versatile, and it's easy to make at home.
All right, so it's time to start plating. So we've talked about doing something like this.
Beautiful.
So again, plating, whoever's watched this show in the past, I like to make things nice and pretty, as simple as it is. And again, as I always do here with the show, all this stuff is very easy, very accessible to in your home, to go purchase. I mean, this meal right here, everything that we had to purchase today was under $30 again. The most expensive obviously being the scallops, but very, very affordable. This is going to be dinner, 3 or 4 people can eat this. And what a great meal for $30. You can't get this in a store for $30.
Or at a restaurant.
Or at a restaurant, right. All right.
Wow,
this risotto came out
really,
unbelievable. Look at that color, everybody. That is just... So we're going to build this right on the top of the orange carrots. Our nice purpley red risotto.
Wow.
Super nice. What a great looking plate. And then we'll take our scallops. I mean, the colors are popping everywhere here. This is quite the beautiful dish, Chef. What a great addition to the show for our millions of viewers at home to enjoy. There you go.
Amazing.
I'm going to top it with this, and how about, I know, the smell is just crazy. You want to add some of that delicious balsamic
I'd
reduction?
love to. Jazz up the plate a little bit. What's better than that?
Awesome. Ladies and gentlemen, a cocoa coffee crusted scallop over beet juice risotto with tarragon carrot planks. This is absolutely fantastic. Why don't you grab one of those scallops?
my
I know
gosh.
you want to. Oh, we don't have to use a. We cooked it. We can use our fingers. Oh my gosh, delicious. I mean, what a great flavor. I'll add a few more to the plate so that we can get a good final shot here. Ladies and gentlemen, there you go. Dinner for two. This can almost be served family style. What a great dish. And, easy to make. Again, we did it all in 30 minutes for under $30. And hopefully everybody will enjoy this at home. Chef, I really appreciate you coming today.
Thank you so much. Thanks
We'll
for
have
having
you.
me.
We'll get you back here again. We'll do it again sometime.
It's great.
Thank you everybody for watching. Let's Cook with Mike. I'm your host, Mike Damasio. We'll see you next time.